Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys had a good trading day today. For me, it was a pretty dull day, as I think even for any option buy, it wasn't really a great day. There was a lot of premium decay, but that's probably because this time we have a shorter expiry. We have an expiry tomorrow and Thursday is off. So it was pretty it wasn't a surprise that the premiums were decayed and the market really didn't move anywhere. Anyway, coming to what we had discussed the last time we met on this video was on a daily in Nifty. Okay, let's begin with Dow futures, right? Now, if you see this entire accumulation zone that we've been seeing in Dow, the first breakout turned out to be a fake out, but this candle that was made on 24th of March on the Friday, that is one of the strongest bullish candles you'll see on a daily, right? From lows of 31,750, it closed around 32,200. That's 500 points recovery from the lows, right? And after that, this is a bullish hammer. Then the 27th of March is a confirmation candle above that. And now we are just retesting, which was previously the strong support. The first time we faked out and fell back in. But hopefully I have a conviction and I have an instinctive gut feeling that the market is going to breach this zone and probably try to retest these levels, right? The 32,900 levels. So hoping that the markets do play out bullish globally, especially in the US today. We could see a bullish expiry tomorrow. That is what my instinct is. Could be biased because I'm holding a few longs in Nifty, but we'll understand, we'll discuss what the trade idea is, what expiry I'm holding, what is my risk. We'll discuss that too before the end of this video. So now directly diving into our Nifty, right? On a daily, as discussed earlier, this is clearly a no positional option buying zone between 16,800 and 17,200. The markets have just been eating premium here. It's a seller's market right now. A breach on either side, we will be positionally long or short, and we will be aggressively long or short for that, because after such a strong consolidation in Nifty or Banknifty for that matter, the rally that will come on the breach of a side is going to be a one-sided rally, and we will gladly participate in that. But for now, let's just wait it out as an option buyer, especially. Jumping into markets like this, you're just going to get stopped out. You're going to lose your precious capital. So hold it out until the market gives you a setup, right? And it's very clear now, since so many days, 16,800, 17,200, everyone's got eyes on this. So a breach on either side, we are going to be positionally sitting into that trade. Now on a smaller time frame, if we come to Nifty, on a 15-minute time frame, if you notice, we have a very simple trade plan for tomorrow. The markets have been consolidating between this entire zone of around 16,900 to 17,100. That's 200 points. The markets have not really moved anywhere. The markets are just wasting time here. For tomorrow, right now, for how we always discuss how our plans could be, three scenarios: gap up, gap down, or negative. Or flat. In the first case, if the market opens flat anywhere between 16,970, 16,980 and 16,920. To be honest, if you look at this, right, on a 15-minute, this downtrending trend line that you see, I don't give it a lot of conviction, because a small gap also could take it out so strongly. If at all we remove this, you could mark it on yours, because I'm going to leave it on mine. But to be honest, for a scalp also, if at all you are a conservative trader, right, if at all you want to take a small scalp long trade tomorrow, you could initiate your trade. Okay, now three cases. Now if you open flat, right, if you open anywhere between 16,100 and 16,920, anywhere between this is an intraday no trading zone. Look at the noise, look at the volatility. There's three green candles eaten down by two green candles, by red candles. It's really not worth holding an option trade here as a buyer. So if you open flat between 16,920 and 16,990, around 17,000, we are not going to take any trades until the market either breaches 16,900 on the downside, a 15-minute candle closing, or a 15-minute candle closing above 17,000. That's when we'll be initiating our trade. That's for flat opening, right? Now in a gap up opening, if you open anywhere above 17,000, we are definitely gonna initially jump into the trade. As soon as the market opens above 17,000, I'll be initiating a long trade in Nifty, for my first target being the very strong indicator that I have a lot of conviction in. That's the 215 EMA. That's 17,050. That gives us a quick scalp of 50 points in Nifty, above which we could trail our stop losses until 17,090. That's the upper end of the channel. All right. So that's in case of you open above 17,000. Now, if you open slightly flat or gap down below 16,900, I will not be very convinced shorting the market, because there's a very strong support zone. But yes, I will definitely take that intraday trade. Below 16,900, I will be shorting for targets of 16,840. That's almost 16,920 to 840. That's 80 points on the short side. And if at all the markets open directly below 16,840, that's going to be a super bearish sentiment market. and we will further downslide until 16,750 levels, below which there's a gap pending until 16,650 levels, right? So it could be a very one-sided bearish expiry if the market opens massive gap down below 16,840 levels and sustains there. Now, in case of a strong gap up, that would be above 17,100. If we open anywhere near that, if we open anywhere for that matter above 17,057, 17,060, that's above the 200 EMA on a 15. If we open and sustain the first 15-minute candle, right, with your stop loss as the day low, as the low of the 15-minute candle below the 200 EMA, you could hold a long trade that could be positional in nature, right? You don't even have to necessarily wait for a confirmation, because what could happen is you could see 17,200 levels tomorrow in the first half coming soon, and then the markets will consolidate around that. In the second half, around 2:30, you could see a strong breakout above 17,200, which will take the markets in the coming days to 17,500 levels, which is the upper end of the channel, of the daily channel, right? We could see the 17,500 levels easily. So the trade plan is flat between 16,900 to 17,000, no trade until 17,000 or 16,900 is breached, and we will take the trade on that side. Above 17,000, first target being 17,050, above which 17,100, above which 17,200. Gap down opening below 16,840 or a 15-minute candle closing below 16,840, we will see 16,750, below which there's a gap pending until 16,650 levels. Like every time, I will note these levels in the description. I will note it down, and you could also note it down, and I hope that helps with your trade plan tomorrow. So that's for Nifty. Now coming to Bank Nifty on a daily, similarly like every other market that's been consolidating right now. From the 14th of March, today is the 28th of March. But now you see over here, right, an interesting concept that you will notice is, firstly, what's very interesting is this candle that you see. The candle that was made on the 15th of March. This candle, if you remove the bottom wicks, right, if you remove the bottom wick and the upper wick in this situation, it's almost like a mother candle for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles, right? So any breaching of this daily candle on the 15th of March, right, if we breach it on the upside, and for a greater confirmation on the upside, 40,000 psychological levels, right, 40,000 levels, the 200 DMA, any closing above this, we will be positionally long for really long targets of at least a closing above 40,000 on daily. We are definitely seeing a 1,500 point rally minimum from there, right? So let's just wait it out until we breach the zone, and a closing below 39,000. Then the targets are big on even that side. Then you could definitely see 38,500 levels, and then eventually 37,500 could be the bearish final target, right? On a daily, that is. But anyway, how do we trade tomorrow's expiry? Let's have a simple setup. Bank Nifty rather looks more promising than Nifty right now. Bank Nifty has been showing some strength. So what do we do? Before anything, I hope you have been following the charts that we've been discussing, and your chart also somewhere looks like this. This trend line that you see on a 15-minute, that's a very strong trend line, and market has been respecting that beautifully. This is from the lows of 16th of March. From somewhere around here, the market has strongly respected this trend line, you see, and you could extend it, and every time the market has come near those zones, the market has seen a strong upside, right? And even today, the markets were rather holding those levels very nicely. Now, Bank Nifty, I have a very setup, a bullish setup for tomorrow. Okay, considering the three scenarios, right? Let me get rid of this EMA. Now, if we open flat, right? What is a no trading zone intraday in Bank Nifty? No trading zone intraday option buyers. Okay, this entire zone one second, guys. Yeah, this zone from around 39,365 until 39,735, almost like 350 400 points. This is a very noisy zone, right? I would not recommend, and personally I would not hold any long or short intraday bets for until this zone is not breached, right? This is such a beautiful pattern. You see this resistance, right? The market has very beautifully consolidated here. It hasn't broken the zone, it's consolidating, and I have an instinctive gut feeling that this breakout is gonna take the market way higher, and that could very well happen tomorrow. All right, so now what's a trading plan for tomorrow? For tomorrow, if you open anywhere between 39,400 and 39,700, it's strictly a no trading zone for us. We are not going to take any option buying trades in that. What could be very interesting is if we directly open, if the global markets outperform today, and if we open directly above 39,750 levels, right? If we open above 39,750, we can initiate a long trade as soon as the market opens. We just got to wait for 5 minutes to see whether the zone, the previous resistance zone, 39,700 levels are defended. If that's defended, we are going to open a long position to book a quick 250 point scalp. That's not even a scalp, that's almost a trade, proper trade until 40,000 levels. But if at all we open and sustain above 39,700, I'm expecting a bullish rally until 4,200 levels tomorrow. So be careful, look out for this, right? If you're short in the market, I think you should be very careful right now because I'm expecting a strong bullish expiry tomorrow. And now in any case of a flat opening where this trend line that you have seen on our charts, if that is broken, but for an extra confirmation, if at all 39,300 levels are taken out, this trend line is broken and 39,300 levels, the 15-minute candle is closed below or opens below directly 39,300 levels, it's going to be a quick slide until 39,000 levels. So on either side, right, if we patiently wait for a setup to walk up to us, if at all we wait for the levels to breach or a candle to close above or a gap up or a gap down below the zones or above the zones, if we actually wait for that, if we allow the market some space to give us direction, either side we get the trade, we are getting 250 to 300 points easily in that direction. So please wait for the markets to give you a setup and then jump into the trade, okay? So that's Bank Nifty flat between 39,400 to 39,700. There's zero trades and option buying. Above 39,700, we have 40,000 and 4,200 as targets. Below 39,300, we have 39,000 and then 38,800 as targets. So that's Nifty, that's Bank Nifty. We've seen Dow. One last thing that I want to discuss is also, I don't know, I have no conviction in Singapore right now, but it's currently trading 80 points above. It opens right here. It could be a very interesting expiry tomorrow. Anyway, the last thing I have to discuss before we leave is the US dollar. As discussed, it is currently trading below 103. And these zones, right, you see these strong rejection wicks from the bottom. This shows buying pressure. If at all we close anywhere around these 102.2, 102.3 levels, initially we are going to see a down, eventually we are going to see a downslide. That could bring the markets until these levels, right? And that's a massive, massive downside, which will propel a very bullish rally in our markets and even in the global markets. So anyway, that's that. I hope this helps you out. And again, sorry about my absence. I have not been able to post videos every day, but I'm busy. I'm with family right now. And also I have other things to do apart from making videos. I trade even in the evening markets at times. But anyway, I'll try to be more consistent and do share your feedback. I'll be very delighted to see you comment on my videos and let me know what's missing or what I could add to my analysis that could help you or any strategy that you would like to learn. It always gives me the most joy and delight to, help out a new trader who's in the market because we've all been there at some point. Anyway, I hope this analysis helps you for tomorrow. All the best. If at all you are unaware, tomorrow's expiry, Thursday is off. So be careful. Premiums could turn to zero tomorrow. Be very careful option buying. Until our levels and setups are not presented tomorrow, we are not jumping into a trade, all right? So be safe, protect your capital, do well, and always know your risk. Do not have the risk of ruin ever while trading. Be safe, and the markets are not going anywhere. Markets are here. Once this consolidation is done, I can assure you, I can rather promise you, markets are going to give us a one-sided rally and we will participate in that together and we will make a lot of money. So all the best. See you guys soon and have a safe expiry, guys.